Okay, for the sauce that's going to go on the cannelloni crepes, we're going to start that now, and it's just a tomato and basil sauce, just a basic tomato and basil sauce. We're going to need some onion, so let's chop up some onion. And we want a fine dice. I'm using a medium-sized onion. Depending on how much onion you like, is obviously how much you're going to use. So let's just chop this up. And what we're going to do with this is going to fry it off with a little garlic and add the crushed tomato, fresh basil. I'm going to let that cook. One whole onion, push it aside. We want to get some garlic now. And I'm going to use just a couple of cloves of garlic. Smash it down like that. Remove the skin from the outside. Might need a couple of whacks with the old knife there. And again, just cut that little hard piece off there. You don't want to be breaking a tooth on that. All right, chop this garlic up. 2 cloves, plenty. We're going to do a little bit, about maybe a couple of 100 mils of sauce. And we're not going to use all of this. You can use the sauce for other things. Well, there's your garlic, okay? And some fresh basil. These are the 3 components I'm putting into the sauce. You want a good bunch of basil. It's such a summery flavour, basil. And it's a soft herb. It's not so overpowering. Finely chopped. That's all your ingredients ready for the sauce. All we need to do now is cook that off with a bit of tomato and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to make the tomato sauce, which is going to go over the cannelloni before it goes into the oven. Get your pan on the stove, a little bit of oil, about a tablespoon of oil. Because what we're going to do is we're going to cook off the onions. Let that heat through again. Onions in first. Just going to cook these off. For a few minutes. We're not looking to brown these, we just want to sweat them off. Okay, so just sweat those off a little more. Okay, in with your garlic. And just cook that for a little bit. Basil, fresh basil. So this is all the ingredients that we chopped up earlier. And this is a very basic tomato, just a tomato sauce for the top. We add a can of crushed tomato. Add 2 tins of crushed tomato. Two 400-gram tins. You want about 800 grams of tomato. And a couple of teaspoons, good heaped teaspoons of tomato paste. Mix that around. Now if you want to add a little bit of red wine to this, you can. And all I'm going to do now is pop the lid on, and we're going to turn the heat down really low and then just let that cook until the onions are nice and soft. Let this mix to the consistency that you like, and then the sauce is ready. I've already seasoned it. I've added salt and pepper, so it's now ready to go. And I'll just show you the consistency. It's nice and smooth. That's all done, ready to go.